Hi there, my name's Anna, and today I'm going to talk to you about all the different spring-summer trends that I believe are going to be a big hit for 2012. So all the shoes that you see here are all from my collection, and I'm just going to talk to you about the individual styles of what I feel that's going to be a big hit for next year. So first of all, here we've got, this is the Gen shoe, and the trend with this is the big chunky heel. Now if you look at the chunky heel, it's a bit bigger than your average stiletto, so that's what makes it sort of one of the big sort of trends to be looking out for next year. So this is sort of a beige leather sandal that's open toe with a gold buckle on it there. Another thing that I believe is going to be big for next year is this sort of Nicholas Kirkwood inspired platform heel, which is basically just a little bit of a platform at the bottom, but it's actually been sucked in a little bit, so it's not like your regular platform that you would get underneath the shoe. So that's quite a pretty one, and these sort of shoes, this one's called the Scarlet shoe. I think this would go quite well with like a dainty dress or with some shorts in the summer. I think they will look great, and the colour's quite bright as well, so it can go with quite a lot of plain outfits or even with black. I'm going to jazz this up. The next sort of shoe is not really it's not really the style that's going to make it a big hit. It's more the colour. This is sort of the Kirsten shoe. This is a spin-off of the sort of electric blues that we saw this year, and this is sort of a more of a violet blue that you've got with this. And so, it's not the particular shoe that's going to be a big hit, but in fact it's going to be the colour. And we've also got this in the Angelina shoe as well. So basically it's the same sort of colour, but with a bigger heel, bigger chunky heel, similar to the Gen heel. Alright, so we've got those as well. And what's good is the nude shoe as well, which is sort of the ones that I'm wearing at the moment, and they're incredibly comfortable. But nudes are quite big this season as well, which I think is going to be a trend that's going to be carried over into next year. This is just your regular sort of peep toe shoe, again with an elevated sort of platform at the bottom. This is I think you're going to see this in quite a lot of the shoes with the platforms on the high street. It's become like quite popular. You see that with sort of Charlotte Olympia shoes as well, how they've got like a thicker, bigger platform. So this sort of nude heel will go with a lot of things. If you wanted to wear it with like a bodycon dress, or even some skinny jeans, I think this would be a good look. It's just your sort of regular nude peep toe heel. So they're pretty cool, and I think they will carry on into next year. But what's been sort of prevalent in the past couple of sort of seasons, I think, is this sort of laser cut leather. And what that means is basically that it's not like this sort of regular leather where you'd be hand cutting it or machine cutting it. With this sort of shoe, what you're doing is you're using like a laser cutter, and this is actually using specific sort of laser machinery to cut the leather into this. This is sort of like a laser cut leather shoe, and you will see that in a lot of other sort of styles as well, I think, on the high street or with the designers. And last but not least, which I believe is going to be a big hit, and I don't think it's really sort of been followed through yet, is the clog. Now the clog was quite big we saw it in Chanel, the Chanel fashion shows not so long ago, but I think it's just taken a while to sort of stream down into the sort of high street or retail shops. You see a lot of the celebrities wearing them, Rachel Bilson and footballers' wives like Alex Curran wearing them. So I think these are going to be a big hit for next year. So yeah, this is sort of my predictions as to what's going to be fashionable this time next year, spring summer 2012. And if you wanted to see any of these shoes, they're on the website justanashoes.com. And that's about it. I hope my predictions are right. Okay, thank you. Bye.